Hello guys and welcome to Faith and Fun Learning. It's pizza day. Today we headed to a fun pizza making event with about 12 little chefs ready to roll up their sleeves. The stations were all set, flour, sauce, toppings, everything you need to make your own pizza masterpiece. The kids there were mostly around ages 5 and above. But guess who was holding their own station down? My 3-year-old and my 1.5-year-old daughter. The tiniest pizza makers in the bunch. But trust me, they were onto it to win it. My daughter, the youngest chef in the room, was surprisingly focused right from the start. Before she even touched the dough, she had her priorities. Her apron had to be just right. And then the gloves. Oh my God. Now imagine this. Tiny hands, oversized gloves. We had a whole glove drama happening as she tried to make them work. But once they were on, she was all business. This girl wasn't playing around with her pizza. She got right into it. She pressed that dough, spread the sauce, added her toppings with the kinds of focus that would make any chef proud. And let me tell you, when all the other kids had finished their pizzas, she was still standing, perfecting hers. At one point, the chef tried to take the pizza to the oven and she just wasn't having it. She had more pizza magic to work. Now, my son, my 3-year-old, he was equally into it. He worked so carefully on his dough, making sure it was just right, and then loaded up the toppings like a pro. Both of them completely understood that this wasn't just a fun activity. They were making something to eat, and it had to be perfect. While the other kids were already done and ready to see their pizzas go into the oven, my two were still in full chef mode. I actually had to distract them so the chef could sneak the pizza away and get them into the oven without them noticing. Now guys, when the pizza finally made it to the oven, the anticipation was real. They were so excited to see their hard work pay off. It was their first time making pizza from scratch, and you could just see the pride on their faces. Okay guys, so this whole event wasn't just about making pizza. It was about giving the kids a chance to be creative and hands-on, and there's so much more they gained from it. Number 1, hands-on learning. From rolling the dough to spreading the sauce, this was a full sensory experience, and it helped them build those fine motor skills in such a fun way. So if you're thinking of something to do with your kids, you don't have to take them to a pizza making event like I did. You can just make it at home. This is one of the easiest things to do. Number 2, patience and focus. Both of them, especially my daughter, my 1.5-year-old, they were so focused on getting it just right. It was amazing to see that kind of concentration from a 1-year-old in particular, and even from a 3-year-old. Number 3, confidence. They got to create something from start to finish. And you could see how proud they were of their pizzas. It was such a great confidence booster for them as well. My kids are not big eaters, but the way they munched on those pizzas, you could tell that they knew it was their hard work coming to fruition. Number 4, creative expression. Even though they had the same ingredients, their pizzas looked completely different at the end. It was a great way to let them express themselves through food. Okay? And the last thing, and not the least, is teamwork. We worked together. Whether it was helping with the toppings or sneaking the pizza away for baking, it was all about doing it as a team. It's important for little ones to learn to work as a team and learn to collaborate with one another. Okay? And there it is. Their masterpieces ready to eat. Sure, we might have had a little glove trouble at the start and a few extra toppings scattered around, but these two, they made some pretty amazing pizzas. And more importantly, they had a blast doing it and eating it. So guys, if you're ever looking for a fun, creative activity that lets your little ones involved, pizza making is a winner. Whether it's pizza making, another one is pancakes, baking cakes or whatever. It's really good. It's messy. It's hands-on. But that's the best part. That's what they love the most. And that's where the learning is. You get to eat the delicious fruits at the end as well. So it's a win-win. Thank you anyway for joining us on our pizza making adventure. Next time, we might just try making some desserts. Let's see if we can keep those gloves off for that one. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to. Bye.